Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something a bit different. It's a one-day DIY and I'm going to show you how to make this lovely seasonal pumpkin garland. First of all, we need to go get some supplies. Here I am in Hobbycraft looking at all the felt. I decided to go for 3 different pumpkin-y colours. I also needed some twine, grab that. Then I needed some stuffing, grab that. And then I had a look at all the beautiful embroidery thread and chose 3 colours that kind of matched the felt that I'd already picked out. So I've got an orange one, a cream one, and then I also went for a grey one. So I've got that. So here's what I picked up for the project. I got some toy filling, I got some twine. You're going to need scissors and a thread for this. I got lots of felt, a couple of sheets of each colour. I also recommend not having a cat who steals all of your thread. So I'm going to start, first of all, I tried getting this from under Riker, but you see it didn't end very well for me. So we're going to take our felt, we're going to take off that sticker, and then we are going to fold it in a diagonal like you were going to make a chit chat at school. And then we are going to cut off that edge. So it's going to make a square shape once we're done. Once we're done with that, we're going to fold it in half. And then we are going to basically cut a semicircle out of this. I folded mine, obviously. Just trimming it up. We should have a circle, basically. I then took my embroidery thread that matched and I kind of did about 6 lengths of the circle just because I wanted to make sure I had enough to do a running stitch all the way around the circumference of this piece of felt. So I'm just going to do that now. Once you've done your running stitch, what we're going to do is take the long bit of thread and we're going to pull it. So we start to gather this into like a bowl shape. So you can see I'm just pulling on it. I'm leaving the needle on and just pulling it very gently because I don't want that embroidery thread to snap. Once we've got a little bowl, I'm stuffing it with the filling. So you can see Muesli joined me for this part. I'm just putting an extra stitch in the top here so it stayed closed. And then with the rest of the thread, we're going to push it all the way down to the bottom and through. Please be careful of your fingers during this. I stabbed myself many a time. Once you have pulled that through, we are then going to take this, loop it around, and then we're going to put it back in through the top, just like that. So we're going to create the sort of little indentations that pumpkins often have. And then it's going to make our little sort of circles look a lot more like the pumpkins we want them to be. So you basically take it there, give it a pull, and you can see it creates this dent like that. Cheeky. Then you carry on doing that. I did mine in quarters and then in 8ths. So I had an even distribution of little, what are these called, dents? I don't know, like segments? Pumpkin segments? Not really sure. Once I'd done that, I just sewed up the top a little bit. It doesn't matter if you don't do it all the way and you'll see why later. Doing the same with the grey one now. I went for some like heritage pumpkin colours. There's that like ghost spooky one that's white that you can always get. This one's called like Prince something. I'll put it on screen. I can't remember. That's like a blue pumpkin. I've had them before in the past. You can see it on my Instagram, lucy.sa_elliott. If you want to follow me, I'll put that in the description below. So once I've done that, we're going to have 2 little pumpkins, and then I want to do 6. So I'm going to have to do 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Then using the remaining cut off from the original rectangle of felt, I'm going to cut out some pumpkin leaf shapes. I looked them up and I don't know exact, but it doesn't really matter. And I did 2 bigger ones and 2 smaller ones of each colour. Once I did that, I popped them next to like alternate colours. I didn't want them to be the exact same as the pumpkin body colour. So we've got white on grey, we've got the grey on the orange, and then we've got orange on white. And then basically what I'm doing is I'm putting a little stitch into the top of the pumpkin and then sewing the leaf onto it. Nice and simple. I've just got them overlapping a little bit so it looks a little bit more interesting. Basically, this also helps to cover the top if you have any stuffing poking out, if you didn't quite have enough thread to sew it up all the way. Using more offcut, I'm going to cut out the tapered piece, and then I'm going to roll it around my finger until we've got this little loop. What we're going to do then is put a stitch into that, and then on the corresponding pumpkin we're going to sew it. So what this does is make a loop for our twine so we can actually hang the pumpkins, but also it just makes them look a bit more pumpkiny. I like the little bit of viney goodness that it lends to the pumpkin. Next job is to struggle massively getting the twine out of the plastic, and then thread the pumpkins on, and then we're just going to do a regular little knot on there. No need for double knots or anything like that. I always think that's quite nice because you can change it up, or if you haven't spaced them as well as you'd like, it's a great opportunity to do it again. Last thing to do is make your living room lovely and cozy using the Netflix fire and some cheeky candles. Then I hung mine just in front of these cabinets. You can see they look really cool. I did them in a little sequence pattern to add a little bit of interest to the eye and not make it look real samey. And yeah, just nice and cozy. I'm so ready for autumn, guys. I really I'm so into embracing this spooky season. If you are also looking forward to embracing this spooky season, then please leave me a comment down below. What's your favourite thing about this time of year? Let me know if you might have a go at making this. I don't know. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this video. I make videos every Sunday and I hope to see you around. Bye!